Good day everyone, my name is Lainil Magana from 3.2 PSBA FM and I am part of Group 3. My topic for today is year-to-year change analysis. So, what is year-to-year change analysis? Year-to-year change analysis is also known as year-over-year analysis or year-on-year comparison. It is a method of evaluating the percentage or absolute change in a particular metric or variable from one year to the next. This analysis is commonly used in various fields including finance, business, economics, statistics, to assess trends, identify patterns, and understand how a specific measure has evolved over time. Here are the formula that we will use in order to get the year-to-year percentage change. YOY percent change is equals to current year subtract to previous year, then after you get the total of the two, you will divide it in the previous year, then multiply it by 100. So, here are the problem 1. The XY company has assets, liabilities, and equity. In the year 2023 of assets, liabilities, and equity, we have 150,000, negative 50,000, and 200,000. Ang ginamit ko po dyan is parang yung sa asset ko po kasi ang formula po niyan is asset equals liabilities plus equity. Then sa liabilities naman po, para po makuha ko po yung liabilities, ang ginawa ko po dyan is yung formula po niya is liabilities equals asset minus equity. While yung equity naman po, ang ginawa ko po dyan, yung formula po dyan is equity equals asset minus liabilities. Parang ayun po yung formula na ginawa ko para po makuha ko po yung mga yan. Same process lang po siya sa 2024. Pero yung sa 2024 assets po, ang ginawa ko po dun is pinag-plus ko po tong 200 and 150 para po makuha ko po tong 350,000. Then same process lang po sa liabilities, sinubtract ko lang po yung assets and equity para po makuha ko po yung 100,000. Yung same process lang din po siya sa equity. Ang ginawa ko po dyan is parang minus ko po yung asset and liabilities, kaya naging 250,000 po siya. So dito naman po sa change, ang ginawa ko po dyan is sinubtract ko po yung current year tas yung previous year. Bali ang naging sagot po sa 350,000 and 150,000 is 200,000. Same process lang po siya when it comes sa liabilities and equities po. So now we will get the year-to-year change percentage. Here are the solution for problem number 1. As I said earlier, you will subtract the present year, which is 350,000, and the previous year, which is 150,000. Then you will get the 200,000. And after po nyan, yung 200,000 na po na ito, i-divide mo po siya sa previous year, which is 150,000. And yung sagot po na makukuha nyo is 1.33. And then, yung 1.33, 1.333333 and so on po. Multiply po siya sa 100,000 and yung multiply po siya sa 100 and yung magiging sagot po dyan is 133.33%. Yung sa liabilities naman po is Same process lang po siya when it comes sa assets. Ang ginawa ko po dyan is minus ko po yung 100,000 sa negative 50,000, and kasi po 'di ba kapag minus po siya and minus din yung parang magiging positive po siya. Negative plus negative is equals to positive. Kaya po naging 150,000 po siya. And then, yung 150,000 na po nito is di-divide ko po siya sa negative 50,000, and yung makuha po natin is negative 3. Yung negative 3 na po na ito is i-multiply po siya sa 100. Kaya yung nakuha ko po is negative 300%. Yung sa equity naman po is same process lang din po siya ulit. Susubtract mo po yung present year sa previous year, which is 250,000 minus 200,000, and makuha mo po is 50,000. Then yung 50,000 na po na ito is i-divide mo po siya sa previous year, which is yung 200,000, and yung makuha nyo po dito is 0.25. Yung 0.25 na po na ito is multiply mo po siya sa 100. Ang magiging sagot po dyan is 25%. Ito po yung mga year to year change percentage analysis po. 133.33%, negative 300%, and 25%. Sa problem 2 naman po is we have the ZY company. Sa ZY company naman po is meron po siyang asset, liabilities, and equity. Ang ginawa ko po dyan is yung sa asset po kasi is ang formula po na naman ulit dyan is asset is equals to liabilities plus equity. So ang ginawa ko po is pinag-plus ko po yung 620,000 and 110,000, kaya ko po nakuha 730,000. While yung sa liabilities naman po, ang formula po dyan is liabilities is equals to asset minus equity. Kaya ko po nakuha yung liabilities. Sa equity naman po, ganun din po siya is equity is equals to asset minus liabilities. Kaya ako po nakuha 110,000. Then same process lang naman po siya when it comes to 2024. Pinag-plus ko lang po yung assets and equity, which is magiging 840,000. Tapos yung sa liabilities po, ang ginawa ko po dyan is minus ko po yung assets and equity, kaya nakuha ko po yung 690,000 po. While yung sa equity naman po, minus ko po yung assets and liabilities, kaya ko po nakuha yung 150,000. Then, yung sa change, yun dito naman po, kaya ko po siya nakuha is, yun nga po, isusubtract nyo po yung current year, yung present year versus sa previous year. Then, ang ginawa ko po dyan is, yung sa 840,000 minus 730,000, magiging 110,000 po siya. Then, yung sa liabilities naman po is 690,000 minus 620,000 is 70,000 naman po siya. And then, yung sa equity naman po is 150,000 minus 110,000 is equals to 40,000. Then, paano ko nga po ba itong nakuha yung year-on-year percentage po na ito? Ito na po yung solution for problem number 2. Yung sa problem number, yung sa solution number 2 naman po is ang ginawa ko po dyan is first muna po tayo sa assets. Yung sa assets po kasi is ang ginawa ko yung present year po which is 840,000 minus 730,000 ang kinalabasan po dyan is 110,000 po, diba? Yung 110,000 po na yan is i-divide ko po siya sa previous year which is 730,000. Ang magiging sagot po dyan is 0.1506849315. Then, yung total po na ito is multiply ko po sa 100 and kaya ako po nakuha yung 15.07% kasi yung katabi po kasi ng 6 is mas mataas kaya ni-round off ko na lang po siya. Yung sa liabilities naman po is yung present year minus yung previous year. Note ko lang po dyan is ang lagi po natin uunahin dapat is yung present year bago yung previous year. Okay, yung present year naman po is 690,000. Then yung previous year is 620,000. And yung pinalabasan po dyan is 70,000. Yung 70,000 na po na yan is dinivide ko po siya sa previous year which is 620,000. Ang kinalabasan po dyan is 0.112903 2258. Yung total po na ito is i-multiply ko po siya sa 100 and yung magiging sagot po dyan is 11.29%. Sa equity naman po, ang ginawa ko po dyan is same process lang po when it comes to assets and liabilities. Ang ginawa ko po dyan is yung present year minus previous year which is 150,000 minus 110,000 is equals to 40,000. Yung 40,000 na po na ito is i-divide ko po siya sa 110,000 which is yung previous year and yung magiging total po niya is 0.36. Yung total po na yan is multiply ko po siya sa 100. Ang magiging sagot po dyan is 36.36%. Sa problem number 3 naman po is each is ABC company. Ang ginawa ko po naman po dyan is yung in the year 2023 yung asset, liabilities, and equity, same process lang po siya. Same process lang po yung ginamit kong formula which is yung sa asset is equals para po makuha nyo po yung assets, ang gagawin nyo po is assets is equals to liabilities and equity. Then sa liabilities naman po is pwede po siya maging liabilities is equals to asset minus equity, kaya naging negative 20,000 po siya. Then yung sa equity naman po is equity is equals to asset minus liabilities. Then naging 100,000 po siya. Same process lang po siya sa sa year 2024. 180,000, negative 270,000, and 450,000. Yung sa change naman po is ang ginawa ko po dyan, kaya ako po nakuha itong 100,000, negative 250,000, and 350,000 is sinubtract ko lang po yung present year versus sa previous year. Kaya ako po siya nakuha. Ito po yung solution niya for number 3. Ang ginawa ko po dyan sa assets is yung present year nga po is which is 180,000, yung previous year which is 80,000, sinubtract ko po siya and yung total po niya is 100,000. Yung 100,000 na po na ito is dinivide ko po siya sa previous year which is 80,000, kaya po naging 101.25 po. Yung 1.25 po na yan is i-multiply po siya sa 100. Ang magiging sagot po dyan is 125%. Same lang po siya sa liabilities. Ang ginawa ko po dyan is yung negative 270,000. Minultiply ko po siya sa negative 20,000. Ang kinalabasan po is negative 250,000. Yung negative 250,000 na po na ito is dinivide ko po siya sa previous year which is negative 20,000. Ang lumabas po is, ang total po niya is 12.5. Yung 12.5 po na yan is minultiply ko po siya sa 100, kaya naging 1,250%. While dyan sa equity naman po is yung present year which is 450,000 subtract to previous year which is 100,000, kaya naging 350,000 po siya. Yung 350,000 na po na ito is dinivide ko po siya sa previous year which is 100,000, and yung magiging sagot po dyan, and yung total po niya is 3.5. Yung 3.5 na po na ito is minultiply ko po siya sa 100, kaya naging sagot po is 350,000. Ayun po yung mga nakuha kong sagot sa year-to-year change analysis when it comes to ABC company. Next naman po is sa problem number 4 is for Loafers company. Ang ginawa ko po is, as for 2023 asset, liabilities, and equity, meron po tayo 190,000, negative 210,000, and 400,000. Same process lang po siya na ginamit ko na formula when it comes to asset, liabilities, and equity po. And same lang din po siya sa 2024. Yung assets po natin is 590,000. Yung liabilities po is 340,000. And yung equity po natin is 250,000. Yun sa change naman po, ang ginawa ko po dyan is minus ko po yung 590,000 sa 190,000. Ang lumabas po is 400,000. And yung sa liabilities naman po is sinubtract ko po yung 340,000 and yung negative 200,000. Ang lumabas po is 550,000, while yung 2024 equity naman po is 250,000 minus subtract to 400,000. Ang lumabas po is 150,000. Yung solution ng problem number 4. Yung solution po ng problem number 4 is ayun na po, when it comes sa assets po, ang ginawa ko po, minus ko po yung present year sa previous year. Ang lumabas po is 400,000, and then yung 400,000 na po na ito is dinivide ko po siya sa previous year which is 190,000. Ang lumabas po is 2.105263158. Yung total na po na yan is multiply ko po sa 100. Ang magiging total po niya is 210.54%. So when it comes sa liabilities naman po is yung present year po niya which is 340,000, sinubtract ko lang po siya sa previous year which is negative 210,000. Naging sagot po is 550,000. 550,000 na po nito is dinivide ko po siya sa previous year which is negative 210,000. Ang lumabas po is negative 2.6190 47,619. Yung total na po nito is minultiply ko po siya sa 100. Ang lumabas po is negative 261.90. Sa low first company equity naman po, ang ginawa ko po dyan is yung present year, which is 250,000, subtract to previous year, which is 400,000. Ang total po niya is negative 150,000. Yung negative 150,000 na po nito is dinivide ko po siya sa 400. Ang naging total po is negative 0.375. Yung negative 0.375 po is minultiply ko po siya sa 100, and yung naging sagot po is negative 37.5. Ito po yung total ng asset, liabilities, and equity po ng year-to-year change percentage po. And sa problem number 5 naman po, which is M&M Company. Ang ginawa ko po dyan is sa asset, same process lang po siya ng formula, which is sa assets is 100,000. In the year 2023, yung assets po is 100,000, liabilities is 30,000, then equity po is 70,000. The year 2024 naman po is ang ginawa ko po dyan is same process lang po ng formula, which is sa assets po, ang formula po niya is assets is equals to liabilities plus equity. O yung liabilities naman po, ang formula po niya is liabilities is equals to asset minus equity. The equity naman po, ang formula naman po niya is equity is equals to asset minus liabilities. Same process lang po siya. Ang ginawa ko po sa change po dito po is sinubtra ko po yung 170,000, which is yung present year, sa previous year is 100,000, kaya nang 70,000 po siya. And sa liabilities naman po is same process lang po siya, sinubtra ko po 80,000 sa 30,000, kaya naging 50,000 na lang po siya. And sa equity naman po is sinubtra ko po yung 90,000 sa 70,000, kaya naging 20,000 na lang po siya. And ito po yung solution po for problem number 5. Okay, sa asset ng M&M Company po is yung sa present year nga po is 170,000 minus previous year, which is 100,000. Ang total po niya is 70,000. Yung 70,000 na po nito is i-divide ko po siya sa 100,000, kaya naging 0.7. Yung 0.7 na po na ito is i-multiply ko po siya sa 100, kaya po naging 70% po siya. When it comes sa M&M liabilities naman po is yung present year po, which is 80,000, subtract to previous year, which is 30,000. Ang naging total po niya is 50,000. Yung 50,000 po na ito is di-divide ko po siya sa previous year, which is 30,000. Ang naging sagot po dyan is 1.66666667. Yung 1.6667 po na yan is multiply po sa 100. Ang naging sagot po is 167%. Sa M&M Company equity naman po is yung present year po is 90,000 subtract to previous year, which is 70,000. Ang total po niya is 20,000. Then yung 20,000 na po na ito is i-divide sa 70,000, which is yung previous year, and yung total po niya is 0.2857142857. Yung total lang po na ito is mumultiply ko po siya sa 100, kaya ang naging sagot po is 28.57%. And ayan po yung computation kung paano ko po nakuha yung year-to-year change percentage po. And that's it. Thank you everyone.